Let's first of all apologise to the boxing riders. I know you've got a lunch today, or a luncheon for Simon Block, but we were obviously hoping to make the press conference. It was Monday, then Tuesday. It got put back because we've had problems getting Andreas Kotelnik, the WBA welterweight champion, his visa to attend the press conference today. We were promised we were going to get it, and for whatever reasons, the embassy have given us, they said they can't even process his visa till May 13th. Considering that I should think he's a threat to national security, and considering I think we was it UK expelled 12 people yesterday who shouldn't be in the country, it seems the best way to get, if you want to come into Great Britain, is not have a visa and just sneak in, and it's you get a job and get benefits. So I'm very, very angry, and I'm very disappointed that we didn't get the support we should have got from the government office that deals with this. Anyway, he's not here, so we're going to get him on the phone later on so you can speak directly with him. There are some quotes from in your press pack, but we're here anyway, and what we're here for is to announce Amir Khan's big night, which he's going to challenge, as I said, for the WBA welterweight title against Kotelnik here at the O2 in London on the 27th of June. This is the fight that Amir's been waiting for, what he's been asking for. He's moving up a weight to fight a fighter that I know is going to give him his toughest fight he's ever had. You know, I always fancied him very strongly to do a job in his last fight on Barrera, but this fight is a totally different proposition for him. It's a different weight. And this guy, Kotelnik, is a good operator and a good performer. And he's not phased about coming to the UK. As you know, he's fought here on 3 occasions. And his last one, beating Gavin Rees, who was ranked #1 by the WBO at the time. So for Amir, it's his big opportunity, big chance, and hopefully if he wins this, we can move him into unifying titles, or see in what direction he wants to go in. But it's this is I think a tough fight for him. But he wants to fight. You know, we discussed it. It's a fight that he when we mentioned it to him, he said, I want it. I want this. Whatever it takes to get the fight. So we've done that. We've got a fantastic undercard. The Olympians are boxing in Belfast. The 3 of those will also be on the card. Plus there'll be Matthew Hall defending his Commonwealth and challenging for the British title against Anthony Small. We've applied for that. It's a vacant title, the British title. Nathan Cleverly will be defending his title on the card, as will be Matthew Macklin, and other fights to be announced. So it's a cracking night's boxing, and headed up by Amir Khan. I'd like to thank the O2, Mark Donnelly, the MD, who's been very helpful and helping us get the event on here. It's it's a pleasure to be here at the O2 again. As you know, the last time we promoted here it was a sellout, and I expect this to be the same. And obviously, we've got Asif Valley, who's at the top table with us, who's the business manager of Amir. I'm sure you've got lots of questions to ask, so please feel free to ask them.
Right. Could you just tell me what is the problem with Kotelnik's visa? Because is he based in Hungary?
No, he's Ukrainian.
Yeah.
And he's based in Düsseldorf in Germany. And we applied at the Kiev embassy for his visa. He then went to Düsseldorf because we was advised it'd be easier to get it from the consulate there, and it wasn't. And over the weekend I've had various ex-sports ministers and whatever helping on this.
Really?
And I'm amazed.
Who's that? Richard Cable?
He helped us on it, Richard. Yeah, he'd done his best, but it didn't work out. Very, very disappointing. I appreciate Richard's endeavours, but it doesn't make sense.
Presumably there'll be no problem getting the time.
No, I mean, he's fought here 3 times. The whole process is ridiculous. You know what's going to happen on this night? It's going to create work for people in this country. Jobs here. It's going to, the venue. It's great for the country. Box a high-profile event being shown around the world. What on earth are we in this position for? And it's been frustrating. We've had to keep putting the press conference back. We know there's other fights this week, and you're trying to, Amir's got to get off to training camp. So it's, I'm really, really disappointed and quite angry about it.
It's very perverse because the government has just announced they're going to try and make it easier sports stars to get in?
Well, see, you know, no. What they mean, it's easy it's easier to come into the country if you haven't got a visa and you haven't got a passport. That's what happens in this country. It's an easy way to get in. You get a flat, sign on and do what you like. You don't have to have any proof that you need a passport these days. But if you're a sportsman and you're a world champion, it's more difficult.